I'm Marcelino Benito with the Bill King campaign tonight. In 2015, Bill King forced Sylvester Turner to a runoff. He narrowly lost that runoff by about 4,000 votes. 4 years later, a very different story tonight. Results so far show King coming in third place behind the mayor and Tony Buzbee. It's a big disappointment for the King campaign. Not much to celebrate at the watch party tonight. King did not outright concede, but admitted it will be a tough night. They were drastically outspent 10-1 in this race, and it showed in the final vote. The question now is who, if anyone, will King throw his support behind if the mayor indeed is forced into a runoff? And in an ironic twist tonight, King addressed his supporters in the very room that Tony Buzbee kicked off his campaign for mayor. Many attribute Buzbee to the reason King wasn't able to earn more votes this time around.